once again, another Brooklyner video, or is it Brooklynite, whatever, who cares. But let's just say that if you're watching this segment, you'll see that, once again, another video without the natural audio. Now, the reason for this is because of course, that galloping sound. And if you still don't know what this is at that point, then you can check out the Winchester video, you can check out the Renaissance Church video, and even the Meadowvale video. And you'll know what that sounds like. And you might be wondering, well, okay, why did I include it in those videos, but not this one? Well, in those videos, I thought, okay, it didn't sound as bad, and maybe there were enough commentary to kind of offset it, but in this one, it was just too prevalent, and at this particular part, there wasn't really enough commentary to offset it, and it was just too loud, right? Like, it was just too loud. Like, you shouldn't be noticing it more than the natural ambient sound in my commentary, because if you are, then that's where the problem lies. You're going to be noticing it too much, and that's going to make it very annoying to watch, and you're going to want to mute it. So I just spared everyone's ears and just decided to dub it. And as annoying as that is, it's just that I had no choice. So, okay, rather than talking about that, I think I should just let you know when we're gonna stop hearing my complaints about this and why this has happened. But like, if you've been reading latest entries or whatever, you'll know exactly what's been going on. And as you can probably tell, or maybe you can't, but this video was obviously filmed before the diagnosis video, where I actually took a look at the phone and discovered where it was making that sound. So basically, I think most of my videos that were filmed sometime between, I think, September 15 up to the 9th of October were played with that sound. Well, not all of them. Some of them were. So hopefully videos after that won't have. Actually, no, they won't. And if they do, then I don't know. Either I will just have to go back and do it. No, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. That's kind of extreme to go back and redo the plays. Rather, I would just resort to overdubbing. But like I say, after filming from like October 10 and onwards, I don't want to have to go through this issue again, because it's just really annoying and kind of time consuming to have to constantly add commentary, or I could just add music. I was trying to do that, but then I don't know, maybe later, we'll see. So anyways, commentary about the sound issue aside, this I believe is Darius Hearn Street, Boulevard Avenue. I don't know what it ends with, and it's somewhere in Brooklyn. And by Brooklyn, I think we obviously know that I'm not talking about Brooklyn, New York, but Brooklyn within the town of Whitby. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's like a town in a town. Well, except for Brooklyn isn't really a town. Most of these signs are calling it a village. I wouldn't really exactly say it's a village, because it's larger than a village. Like, we can all see that. Like, population-wise, like, with all the houses and the downtown area, no, not very village-like, if you ask me. Like, I mean, I'd say at best to describe it as a small town, because that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a village. But then again, I've never really been extensively in a village, or I've lived in one, so I wouldn't really know what a village is supposed to feel like. So nothing terribly happening here, just me walking Darius Hearns, and is it Hearns or Hearns? Again, I didn't really learn the name, so if I'm butchering it, you'll know why, because I don't know the name of this road. Now, chatting for 11 minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because right now, St. Bridget isn't even in the picture. No, yes! It's funny I'm mentioning St. Bridget just now, because the video, as you can see in the title, is St. Bridget Catholic School, so I'm only just talking about it now, even though it's not in the frame, and I don't know when exactly we're going to see it, but you'll see it in the skipper slide. So I know it's kind of making sense. I'm telling you when you're going to see it, and yeah, right now I don't know when I'm going to see it, but you know, it's because I'm just watching over this for the second time, playing it back from my computer as I'm editing this, so I don't know when that pops up. But when that pops up, obviously I can go back to the beginning and put it in the slide, so you can skip this. So if you do skip this, you won't know why. Well, actually, no, you don't know. People aren't stupid. Obviously, everybody knows why the sound is missing in the first place. But I'm not going to be talking about the sound anymore. Instead, we're going to talk about that black sedan in the driveway, because it looks very nice and luxurious and nothing extra. It's kind of mean to insult it like that. It looks like some Nissan sedan, by the way. And there's an F-150, and this camera is just relatively, I don't know how I would really describe it. Like, does it have the OIS enabled, or does it not? Because, like, I often wonder, like, is it on or is it off? Like, how do I tell? Because when comparing it to 1080 to the higher resolution, it may seem like it's similar, or is it just because of the way I'm walking? Like, that is something that I just have to figure out. It's like, why does it look like that? Okay, so I think we can see St. Bridget in the distance, still quite far away. So if I had to place a bet, we probably won't see it until like maybe another minute or two for now. So until then, I'll just have to keep it going, and If something interesting comes up, I'll just have to point that out. But for now, there's nothing terribly exciting because Darius Herons doesn't have anything really interesting. Well, not that I know. Like, I don't know where. Like, I think it just starts at like the pond or something like that, and it goes all the way up to Carnwaith. If I'm entirely correct, maybe I'm wrong. But actually, no, it does end at Carnwaith. I know that. It's just that I'm not 100% sure where it starts. Although I can be almost certain, at least 99% certain, that it does start at the pond and extends from south to north, going that way to Carnwaith? Or is it Camwaith? No, I think it's Carnwaith. I think I should know that by now. And if I don't, then that's not good, because if I've been in this area at least twice, and considering that Carnwaith is pretty important, then I should know that. So okay, I'm getting much closer, and there's still nothing exciting. It's just houses around in this area. And then yeah, the cyclist come up. I don't know if he was going to... I can't remember where he was actually going. I think he was probably just going east in Carnwaith. Or maybe he was going around St Bridget too. I don't know. But there it is. It's in the picture. So for the skipper side, I will just have to probably list that maybe if I had to predict at like 6:30 or something like that, probably 6:45. Or maybe now actually, because if it's in the frame, then I can be like, hey, go here to see it. I'll cross over to sit by. So now, yeah, Carnwaith Drive. Okay, so that's Carnwaith Drive West. That confirms it. That it's Carnwaith, not Camwaith or Kansas or anything like that. So now, just run across there, the shake there, and here it is at St. Bridget. So I'm not gonna start walking on yet because I think I wait until this part until I'm like right there before we actually start going around. And I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason that cross right behind the name kind of reminds me of a flag of some sort. I can't remember which flag it was, but because there's a lot of flags that kind of have like this red, blue, and white theme going on, and then like have this cross coat of arms. So too many lookalikes. I can't tell you what exactly it reminds you of theirs. But now I'm beginning to walk around, so we'll get to learn more about this place. I can't remember what was super significant about it. It's like it's shared with a park with another area. I can't remember the name of that area. Like Chris Hadfield's in the distance. That's what I can tell you. So from here, I don't know what else we'll see aside from some walls and some trees here and there and this and that. But aside from the trees and that sedan park, no, that's not a sedan. Oh my god. Okay, that is a red something something. I don't know what that something something is, but I did not focus on that because why should I? He's not important. He's just here to wander around the park, probably walk his dog or something. But no, he's not here for St. Bridget because there's nothing you can do here right now. Why can't you do anything here? Because it's closed. So the best you can do is probably just walk around, maybe get some photos, or just play in the park, or with his children or something. So okay, I don't like how my hand is in the frame right there because that does not look good at all. Thankfully, it doesn't happen for too long, so that's good. Now here, there's going to be some signs saying, I think, students and teachers allowed or something of the sort. So until I get closer, yes, I'm correct. Staff and students only beyond this point because they don't want any unauthorized persons or vehicles. You know those signs by now. You know what they say. We all know too well if you watch these videos for long enough. So the gate is open because the place is closed, so they're not worried about unauthorized people or animals coming around the area. And I leave for some reason. Why do I leave? I don't know. Because actually no, I left because over there is fenced off. So I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I don't want to walk around. And I could hop it, but I don't want to hop it because there's no point to doing that. Like that's a pain. If you've seen the St. Therese's video, I think it was another one. I don't know if it was like St. Thomas Aquinas or one of them where I did also go around the fence, over the fence, and that was a pain. Birdhouse there, no birds in it. Oh yeah, speaking of St. Thomas Aquinas and one of those other places, one of the birdhouses did actually have a bird in it, so that was pretty cool. This one, that is not the case because the birds just don't feel like habitating there right now. So okay, I think right now this is the back, and this is the field, the media of the back. I don't remember the name of this park, although if I did, that would be great so I could say like, hey, this is so-and-so park. Unfortunately, I don't. Perhaps if I actually uploaded it sooner, like around the time when it was actually filmed, it would have been fresh in my memory, but it is not. So I believe at this part I originally made commentary about how this thing kind of looked like a combination between Homer Simpson, a watermelon, and a Martian, which honestly it does. Like I don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe it was an unfinished drawing of Homer Simpson, or maybe it was a watermelon, or a Martian, or all of the above. I don't know. What I do remember is part I was complaining about how the frames are acting weird, like how they were skipping or jumping and slowing down. I don't know if it's because it can go to the 10-minute mark. Yeah, see, like that. Yeah. Like I don't know why it's doing that. Like I don't know if it was the intense heat. Actually, no, yeah, I think it was like that. Probably just the intense heat and it just going on for a while. So that's probably what caused the slowdown. I can't be 100% certain. If that is the case, then I don't know. Actually, no, yeah, why would that be the case? I think these things should be built to take at least 30 degrees. Okay, yep. See, one of those signs: unauthorized persons and vehicles prohibited, no dogs, and no golfing. Who has ever golfed in one of these schools before? Like, why are those signs so prevalent these days? Actually, why am I saying these days? It's just that in some areas you don't see them, and in other areas you always see them. So I don't know. That just begs the question: who has actually golfed? Who? And the phrase becomes so ridiculous at this part, I'm not even sure if it's worth commenting. But thankfully, if my voice did also become distorted at this part originally, then that just makes it even better to actually do the overdub, aside from the extremely annoying galloping sound. Goodness. So, yeah, I don't know what's at the soda in this part. And it looks like over here is fence. I don't know if there's a secret entrance. Nope, no secret entrance at all. So, for this part, I'm probably gonna have to just keep quiet soon because nothing's gonna happen. So right now I am looking at the wall here, and now I shall call it quits because nothing else is going to happen aside from me complaining and telling the camera to stop.
St Bridgeters, did you like this video? I know you're probably disappointed that I didn't have its original audio, but you know I had to get rid of it because that worst copy is on its way to annoying for its own good. And if I couldn't stand it, you won't be able to stand it.